Okay, finally, I'm gonna be looking at these two switchers, which I got at the N-Scale convention this year. It's been a couple months, but I've been kind of busy, went on a couple other trips right after that, and I just haven't had time to sit down and open these guys up or take a closer look at them. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do both together because they're both very similar. Here's the first one. It's evidently an Arnold. Cool little paint scheme, that's what sold it for me. But I think I got both of these at the same guy. They both have the same dots. I'm blanking on exactly how much I paid for these. I want to say blue was 20 and yellow was 30 maybe? I don't know. You'd have to look at some of the other videos from back then because it's been a while. I think I said it right in the first time around. Oh no. Oh, it did. Look at this. The little thingies like popped out. So let's see if it's truly broken, or they just go back in because it's fixed now. All right, I thought that was broken. Cool. Is it an Arnold? Yes, it is, and you can tell it's very old because it's made in Western Germany. So this is even older than you might think. But a really cool paint scheme. It looks really good for as old as it is. Hopefully it works well. We'll try it out here soon. Look at that. That's cool. Very, very nice. The other one we got here is this little black. It should be a LifeLike, but I had another LifeLike purchased from that show, or at least it was in a LifeLike box, but it turned out to be a Concord. That other red rocket. What does the bottom say? LifeLike, made in China. So this is going to be a little newer for sure. Newer hopefully means it works better. LifeLikes I've had very good luck with, so, you know, let's just see what happens here. There's a nice little light on the back here, and it looks like there's a wire or a piece of dust or something, I don't know. Very light. Usually LifeLikes are like heavy, at least the other like diesel ones I got, but this is a little bitty switcher, and it definitely weighs, you know, not that much. I think this guy he definitely weighs more. All right, so there they be. I'm gonna get these out on the little desktop track, run it around up there because they're tiny little switchers, so they require a tiny little track. I was also playing me some Ghosts of Tsushima, but paused it because I finally figured, hey, no, I'm gonna stop that and actually get down and finish this unboxing and opening because I have not touched this, like I said, in like almost 2 months since I bought it, but no matter, we're gonna try it out here. Again, I haven't run these yet. I have no idea which one's gonna work better, but take your bets now. Which one do you think will work better? Which to do first? I think we're gonna go with the older Western Germany one. So let's pop her on the track here. I got some other coach cars lined up that I also got from the N-Scale convention. So let's back her on up. Click. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's see what happens. I've not oiled these yet, but as old as it is, it might need some. We'll see what happens. Let's get her going. I hear something. Whoa! That is an awful sound, but it moves. Am I even on the track? No, I think it popped when it came to life. It popped off the track, maybe? No, it's on. Look at that. Oh, it's definitely on. That was just an awful sounding sound. Yee. That sounds like a gear is flipping out. Did I blow a transmission? What was that? Ouch. Well, underside looks nice and clean. This might have to be a teardown to see what the heck is going on in there. Let me just try to manually put it on and give it a run. Ah, haha. What in the world? Well, that ain't good. If you saw my N-Scale convention purchases from last year, I was like 0 for 3 with these working right. And apparently I'm 0 for 1 right now. But no matter, it still looks good. That's what I like most about it. I don't see myself running this all too often myself, but it's just gonna look good. So, might need to tear down to see what's going on in the inside, but for now, I'm gonna back up the freight car and we're gonna give the other one a shot. Again, hopefully this one works a lot better. I lost my little freight guy. He fell off the table. All right. Hey, look at that. My thingy matches the new boxcar. Same color. All right. Let's try this guy. Again, LifeLike. I've had, whoa, the power's on. Better luck with the LifeLikes myself. Is that? This one's like not on right either. Plastic wheels. That's got to be swapped out. No wonder it's not staying on right. Plastic wheels are like hyper light and they pop off very easily. It keeps doing that on me. Oh well, I'll fiddle with that later. I got some extra wheels I can just slap on there, so no big deal. All right, let's see how well this guy runs. Cross your fingers, it works better. Okay. A little loud, but it moves nice and smooth. You can hear it like winding up as it gets going there. Looks good. It's cool. Usually these LifeLikes, at least my other ones, nice big front light, are a lot quieter, like really quiet. So this one has like a whine to it. Let me slow it down some. Oh yeah, listen to that purr. Yee. Very loud for a LifeLike. But I guess it's LifeLike because it's loud. Obviously an engine in real life would be very noisy. Interesting. This one looks good too, in motion. I wish it was a lot quieter at this speed, because this is probably what I'd run it at. Crank it up a little. All right. Very cool. So this one works at least. That's more than I can say about my other purchases over the years. Last two anyway. But yeah, if I really slow it down, it surprisingly moves. That's also very loud. Look, you can see the little, can you see it underneath the, like a drivetrain? Or am I making that up? It might have been just the shadows going by. Yeah, that's super loud for a LifeLike. But again, the big thing is it works. That's at least what you want. It sounds like it's struggling, but I don't think it is. Like if I pull back, yeah, it's got some power to it at that speed. All right, well, I'm gonna stop that there. And possibly, let's take a peek at this guy underneath the hood. Alright, going in for some surgery here. At first glance, just popping off the underside there. This was the side that was really making some impressive noises. I don't see anything out of whack right now. I'm trying to do this without the light getting in the way. You can see all the gears seem to line up, so I don't know what was skipping or missing or doing whatever, but I'm going to keep investigating to see what I can see. In fact, is that gear missing some teeth right there? That might have caused it if that's the case. Let me look at it closer. No, that was not the case. That was just some shadows or something kind of looking like it. All the gears seem to be there, but when I do put it on the track, like I said, I got it powered right now. Something's clicking away up there that sounds like a gear skipping, but I don't see where that could possibly be. I'm gonna keep looking. Alright, thanks to the included literature, which is probably 40 years old or more, I was able to figure out how to take these whole trucks off because I couldn't figure out underneath myself. It's actually a pretty cool system. These things slide back and forth that you hit with a screwdriver, and then that allows you to lock it up or pop it out. So when I popped it out, you can see these two here. They would go for each side. This was the side that was kind of hard on us. This, if you do this, there's like no resistance at all, so that's cool. But even though all these teeth are here, it's very much more difficult to spin that. So I wonder if it just needs some oil or something is caught up in there somewhere. So I'm gonna take a look at this side a little closer, but I think I found the problem. It has something to do with this side not being as smooth as that side. But a funny thing happened on the way to disassembling this. In the front and the back, I guess it's over here now, these little trucks that connect everything up have a little spring on the inside. And I took it all off, because when you took off the wheels, you got to take those off too, I guess, so they don't pop off on you. And I had both springs sitting right here. And I put one on, and I went to do the other one, and it was gone. And I'm like, what happened? Because nobody else came through. There was no way it could just spring out on its own, but apparently that's what happened because it's just gone. I have no idea what happened to it. Okay, no big deal. It is the front truck, so you can see this guy a little bit loose, and you probably don't know the spring's not there unless I tell you. If I ever find it, I can put it back in pretty easily, but I have no idea what happened to it. Of course, these things are super tiny and small, but it was here, I didn't touch it, and I went to grab it and it was gone. I can't explain it. I have no idea what happened to it or how it got up and moved on its own, because it clearly did. Alright, well, let me take a look at this and see if I can get this working once more. Alright, so guess what? It's right here. It's stuck in the grill, so I must have like accidentally moved the truck and put it on top somehow. I can't believe I just found it, but there it is, stuck in the thing. That's actually quite hilarious, because the whole time, if you remember the beginning of this video, I had it like this, and I'm like, where's the spring? Where's the spring? I have no idea. It's stuck right here, jammed up somehow underneath, and that's hilarious. But I feel better now, because I actually found it. Okay, this thing does have a mind of its own. Look, it's just stuck on. Okay, let me set this down if I can, because I was trying to get it out of there with the screwdriver, but look, I guess it's magnetized because that whole casing's metal, so no wonder it got stuck. Let me see if I can. What was going on there? That was weird. Yeah, this thing must be magnetized. Look at that. It's like it's got a mind of its own. No wonder. I told you, this thing's alive. Alright, I think I got everything back in working order, or at least back put together. I did dab it with some oil. That seemed to maybe help with some other resistance. We'll see. I put the spring back in now that I actually found it. I couldn't believe it. And I actually even swapped out some wheels from this guy with those cheapo plastic ones with a box of spares I had. So cool. We are all ready to go. Moment of truth. Let's see what happens when we turn her on, because I haven't done it yet. Let's Cross your fingers and hope it works better. No. It even works worse. Because it sounds like... Doesn't even move now. Alright, well I don't know what to do here because you can see way up in there's that worm gear, which is what spins, and then that spins and connects to this thing, and then this thing connects, and you can see that's how the wheels move. But when I push this up in there, and that's all the way, like it ain't going any farther, I can like freely move these ground wheels, and it's not catching on anything. So that tells me that this white part is not making a connection with that worm gear at all, but I don't know why, because like there's no way that's going up any farther. But that's what's happening. It's like this thing's barely catching that worm gear and it's just making all that noise and not going anywhere. I don't know how to fix that because it's like way up on in there. And obviously this isn't getting any farther up, so I don't know why this is happening or how to fix it. But yeah, that wheel is like freely spinning. So, that's a big question mark on how to solve that one. But I guess that's for another day because I've done all I can do for this guy. He's just gonna have to sit looking pretty in my display case, I guess, for now, because it ain't working. Not working right anyway. Just makes a lot of noise. So, disappointment, of course, obviously, but the other one kind of works, even though that one's a little loud too. Whatever. They still kind of look good, and yeah, I thought I'd make those purchases from the N-Scale convention because they look cool, and the price was right. And now that it's broken, I guess the price was wrong because what can you do? Oh well, that's it for this one. I guess which one did you like better? Because I kind of like this guy, certainly for the look. But obviously his not working well function does not bode well for my liking. Oh well, okay, so I rambled on long enough. I'll end it here. And yeah, there's the experience. There's the unboxing. Stay tuned for more and better ones. I got brand new ones I haven't even touched yet. That's coming around the corner. Hopefully those do work a lot better than my recent run of N-Scale purchases. From the convention, of course.